to synthesize?
Okay, so Rabo is a very solid bank. We have an amazing customer base, which is great. And, we have our core activities are good, and the business of today should focus on those core activities. Please don't let go of that. They have to do a good job. MyOrder for me is the new bank. Yeah? That's the bank of the future, and it should run parallel, but should run separate. It cannot run in the bank. The bank is just not equipped to do this. We don't have the governance, the organization to deal with all this disruption. But we do. I mean, Harry is sponsoring these accelerator programs. I mean, he explained that to engage with the startup community. Actually, the deals that we do with these startups, we do through MyOrder, for example. I call this startup with startup. I don't have a procurement department to close a deal with another startup. I just go speak with the people, see if there's a fit, and we close the deal. It's like, we close a deal in a day, right?
Do you, I mean, be honest here, okay? Not that you haven't been honest already, but whatever. I mean, do you see, gauge the risk that you are taking on for the bank? I mean, if you're telling me that you're adding initiatives without a procurement process, right? You're doing it, right? So, I mean, you have an MBA, right? I mean, you've been at the bank for a long time. So what?
I've been in this business in 24 years.
Okay. So you've been back. So tell me. So what kind of risk do you think you're taking on for the bank?
I mean, we are really helping the bank to create the new bank. To be really honest, I mean, it's sort of an innovation lab. Anything in mobile that the bank is scared to start with, they can test it with us. They can just experiment with us. So it has become sort of an innovation lab. To be honest, this whole risk management thing, for me, builds in much more risk.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we've got loads and loads of risk managers. And of course, there were valid reasons why we increased those departments. But we're thinking that we're avoiding this, but we actually have increased the risk by not doing it. I mean, all these committees are here to say no. That's basically why they're there. I mean, whether it's on Bitcoin, whether it's on commerce initiatives, they will say no. I mean, we have a product approval process. You need to go through a product approval process before deployment can happen. If I will go through this product approval process, they will kill me. Because they will find risks everywhere. Of course they will find risks everywhere.
Right.
But you know what? The customers love us. The member banks, because Rabo is a cooperative, they love us. They just pull it off the shelf. Come on guys, we need innovation. We need to go out to these customers. Who are we waiting for? Are we waiting for the payment service providers to come up with these services? To the new players to come up with these services? My point of view is, no, we should do this disruption ourselves. Let's do it ourselves. So, I am not a Rabobank. Please understand. I am a Rabo family. No, it's true. I run this company independently.
Right.
And I have to. I mean, I know how to balance the short-term goals that the bank has and long-term where we are heading. And I'm trying to mix the two. It's not an easy task, but we're managing that. And of course, a lot of assets that the bank has. Very professional organization, and we can leverage that. I mean, I came on board in MyOrder, I brought with me some other people as well. And at the same time, Rabo has a tremendous and amazing customer base, a distribution network. They were using, they were leveraging. But MyOrder is an open platform. I didn't say it before. You don't need to be a Rabo customer to use our services, not as a merchant, not as a consumer. So if I would engage too much with the bank about our strategy, etc., they will want to turn this into a Rabo product.
Right.
And it's not.
But is there any sort of initiative underway to convert those non-Rabo customers into bank customers?